Why do you ask? Or question. I attempt to discover whether this blood is, or shall I say was, arterial or venular. It's a question of aging. My apologies, you 3-chromosomed Martian. Well, as close as 6 hours, 42 minutes, 17 and 3/42 hundredths of a thousandth of a second to do? Quite well, he said lightly, in the difficult syllables of my language. Arterial. Total observation and minute detail, that homosexual pair forever walking hand in hand the fragile road of intellectualism. That doesn't make any sense now. Less than half a day ago was close enough a post-mortem for me, for the planet-to-ship shuttle ran at 12-hour intervals, and there was no other way from Le Crowley by which a murderer might possibly escape undetected. I left the Amphion in the briefing room to examine his dead evidence, and went forth into the endless corridors of the vast ship to meditate, and to see whom I might meet. I've solved the puzzles of the living with their help alone, finding not the examination of inanimate traces of a gone past at all rewarding. Gone past. Having entered the main hall, I unfolded my wings broadly in the pure enjoyment of open space. Exposition. The passengers around me, mostly human, cowered at the sight, and I laughed to them of their fear. The exercise pained me though, not the laughing, the exercise pained me though, for I realized my yen to attain the free air, as I had not since my departure from Demagoria 2 months before. My wings and back pained of atrophy, and my soul cried as I felt for my home star. The hated rock Arda below us had not the air for demon flight, not like the glorious, thick vapors and gases of my beloved mountains. And I could not return home until this annoying murder avengement, and of course my original mission, were completed. Wheels within wheels. I headed for the, this is the opening of this novel. Oh yeah, I gotta get to this one line now. I headed for the cabin of the confined steward who had served the dead Rougeau, and my thoughts turned toward the last time I had seen my old friend alive. It had been a year ago, when I was serving as active ambassador to the Duchy of Denton, and I live in Texas, where he was similarly assigned. We were in fact rivals at the time, each vying for the use of a docking point, possessed by the flamboyant chamberlain of that stately. We had both departed gainless, although my own tactics would have brought any other republic of that size firmly within my grasp. And, judging by the mysterious disappearances of more than one of Rougeau's adversaries in the Dentonian councilry, my good friend had not been at rest either. Such is the terrain of politics, and we parted friends. I would indeed avenge his death. Very shortly there's a more insane one coming. I heard and felt the nearing of a large group of humans, and stopped a moment to see their purposes. From before me came a line of soldiers unarmed, and a cohort of servants escorting their mistress down the emptying hall. I saw the crest emblazoned upon the soldiers' breastplates, and my system coursed with the chemicals of alert. Also known as adrenaline. But it's in, so. Recognition of the House of 11 took no long time, and the lady midst the compliment was none other than the wench Mary. Elias, whom I had met before in the rank combats of her style, and who has left more than one of the clan demoness with garrote between breast and breathless, between chin and breathless breast.